what the pro-abortion side is, they try to use this wedge issue of rape and incest, life of the mother, these three wedge issues, which are, if truth be told, less than 2% of all the numbers of abortions. So they use these to try to, which has happened with the 20-week bill, to create a wedge in between what would normally be a tight coalition of people that believe the same thing. And we can't let that happen. We simply have to go to the scriptures and act with a biblical worldview.
I'd like to add to that in trying not to be, I know as men we're not supposed to have opinions about this, but we do. Scripturally speaking, you know, and maybe we'll take this topic up sometime. What should the government position be on matters of rape? Because we've abandoned a Christian worldview as it relates to law in many ways, and essentially rapists get off, I think, way too easy. Biblically speaking, rape was a capital offense. You rape a woman, it was such a traumatic thing, and frankly, remember back in biblical times, women had a lot of mortality around childbearing. Once a woman got pregnant, it's not like it is these days where we have such a low rate of infant mortality, but much less maternal mortality around birth. So in biblical times, rape was considered a capital offense. And so because we don't treat rape the way God would have us to treat rape, now we have many women who are suffering because we're not doing our job as men, protecting our wives and our daughters with the right kinds of law and right kind of enforcement, putting them in a very bad situation. But even so, even if in light of that, you never make something right by doing something wrong. And as wrong as that act of rape is, I think, and I've talked to women who've had abortions, for a woman to raise her hand against her own baby, against the life that is in her, that is such a moral catastrophe. It is so devastating that, as tragic as the rape was, to add then the guilt of infanticide and abortion and murder to it is not going to be helpful.